Hello, welcome back to my channel, the place that you could come to learn all the tips and tricks about building your own business within the health and fitness industry. My name is Beverly, and today we are gonna do a little catch up, some things around the house, and then I'm going to share with you some tips on how to build a successful fitness, wellness Instagram account, one that can potentially make money, earn you some revenue, and one that will gain lots and lots of authentic, genuine, committed followers. So let's get into it. What I've wanted to do for the last little bit is propagate my pothos plant. It's pretty long, and like the most frustrating thing is it's right in front of the TV sensor. So it's really challenging to change the volume when we're watching TV, and that's kind of like the most annoying thing. So it's like this tiny little thing, and you can see that node at the end. So I have a whole bunch, and now I'm gonna stick them in these jars. I am excited. I will keep you guys updated on how those go. Okay, so it is just past 3 o'clock. This is usually around the time that I eat lunch. So I'm gonna quickly make, it's actually not gonna be quick, but I'm gonna make my lunch, which is a tuna niçoise salad. This is my inspiration. This knife is also so intense. It cut me when I was like cutting an avocado. I feel like this is what girls do for makeup. This is what I'm doing to show you my Japanese knife. Ting, ting, ting. My potatoes boiling in here. I got some boiled eggs in here. And then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna put these in hot water, let these come to a boil. And as these are cooking, I'm going to set up the salad with the tuna, the beans, the olives, everything. Okay, whew, get that hair back down. All right, so let's chat. Building a fitness Instagram account in 2021. So just a little bit of background on me. I have been running a fitness Instagram account since 2013, like long time ago. And this was when I was using like an iPhone 4 to post videos. Things were very grainy back then, but you know what? I stuck to it. I like filmed workout videos every single day. Like before people were posting workout videos, I was posting workout videos. Not to say I am the one who came up with workout videos, but I have been doing it for so many years. And I learned a lot of things over the years on how to kind of build your audience, how to get more eyes onto your videos, how to get people to buy your programs using Instagram, and that can be a whole other video for another time. But today we're actually going to talk about just starting a fitness Instagram account. The first thing that I would say is to find your preferred editing style. And what I mean by that is, I'm sure by now, if you've been on Instagram for a while, I can hear my potatoes boiling over. One sec. It was actually the eggs. Those crazy eggs. If you've been using Instagram for a while, I'm sure you know by now things such as filters and presets and all that good stuff. When you have a preferred editing style, it just makes it so much easier. It makes it easier than having to pick like, okay, I'm gonna use this filter because this makes the sky look blue, and I'm gonna use this filter because it makes my abs look good, and I'm gonna use this preset because it makes me look tan. If you have one filter or preset that you use, just stick with it because it's gonna make your feed look a lot more cohesive, a lot more consistent, and it just looks nicer visually for the eye to look at. You can use Lightroom. It's a free app that you can use on your phone, and then you just have to pay for the presets. You can use apps like Visco or Color Tone, one other one, I think it's called Tezza. So there's a bunch of different apps that you can use. Usually you have to spend a little bit of money to buy the preset, to buy the filter, but it's not a lot of money. And then just kind of have an idea of what you want that to look like. So if you like the look that's a little bit more tanned, softer visual, then look for presets that have that like vibe to it. If you like something that's a little bit brighter and bolder, which is kind of like my feed, then have a look for those sorts of presets. And I'll link everything below so you can have a look at like what I'm talking about. So have a preferred editing style, just make things so much more consistent for your feed, and it'll make things a lot easier for you when you're actually editing your photos. Second tip, post 1 to 2 workouts per week at least. You can also post on your stories, you can post on reels, you can do live videos, but always be trying to post 1 to 2 workouts a week, because that's going to help your audience know what your type of workout style is, what to expect if you're going to put out a program, or if you're going to do a live with them, or if like people just want to follow you because they're going to be like, okay, I feel like everybody has a person that they follow. This person's good for yoga, this person's more Pilates, this person's more HIIT focused. And once you post, if you post more workouts, it's really going to round out what your training style is like, and really give people an idea of like, okay, if they follow you, this is what they can expect. Also, the more content, the better. The more you post, the better you become at it, the quicker you get to understand what your audience wants to see, etc., etc. Tip number 3, have a clean background. So I kind of mentioned this in the first tip. Don't be shooting things in front of all these different backgrounds, in front of different like busy layouts behind you. I like to shoot it in front of this wall. So I will move my door so I don't get the glare, so I don't get that reflection and it's just the curtain, or I film workouts at my studio, which again is all nice and white. If I'm doing it outside, it's a little bit different because it can be a little bit hard to find a nice clean background, but doing it on like turf or with minimal buildings in the background, or just making sure there's no like garbage cans or things like that, but just having that clean background, it just makes your form look a lot easier to see, the movement's easier to see, and it's just again more appealing for the eye. Tip number 4, do not use your front camera. Okay, so in the past, using your front camera was kind of like a huge no-no. However, the iPhone has progressed so much that the front camera is like as good as the back camera from like the iPhone 8. I still say like don't use your front camera, always use the higher quality lens if you can. And what that might mean is sometimes just having to refilm a certain exercise 3 times in a row, 5 times in a row. I've done it before, but the quality is just gonna look a lot nicer than if you were to use the front camera, which typically isn't gonna be as good as the back. What I like to do is I will literally like set something where I want to film. So I'll put like a resistance band or my water bottle. I'll set up my camera and then I'll go and stand in that exact same spot. There have been so many times that I have had to refilm a certain exercise. I just could not get it, but 99% of the time, as long as you have something to kind of mark your spot, it's easy enough to do without having to watch yourself on your camera. Tip number 5, invest in a tripod. I have a number of tripods. I think I have 4 tripods and a ring light, which also acts as a tripod. So I have 5 tripods. A tripod is just so much easier. It's like, I know it can seem a little intimidating to walk around with a tripod because people might be like, oh my God, they're filming something. Like, what are they doing? It is so just worth it for the convenience of it, and to not have to like balance your phone on your water bottle or find like a rock or find a bench that is the right height. There's so many small tripods that you can get that are just like pretty discreet, carry it in your back pocket, literally, or put it in your purse. But get a tripod because it's just gonna make the whole process of filming a workout, of snapping those photos, a lot easier. Tip number 6 goes hand in hand with that last one, and it is stop caring what people think. It is 2021. Everybody is an influencer these days. Everybody's on YouTube, everybody's on TikTok, everybody's making videos. If you care what people think of you, if you're worried that people are judging you for filming a workout outside, or for carrying a tripod around, or for taking photos of yourself in a sports bra and posing, you're never gonna get anything done. I learned a long time ago just to not be bothered by what people care or what people say or how people are looking at me, because ultimately you are building something that is going to be greater than what that person thinks right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. What you're building is something that is valuable to you, something that you're passionate about, something that you are excited for. So don't let people, don't let looks, don't let stares, don't let laughs, don't let any of that stuff get you down, because you are on a mission to build something. It might sound silly, like I'm building a fitness Instagram. No, I built a fitness Instagram and now I have 3 businesses. And it's all because of that. So who cares about what people think? whether it's your friends, your family, your boyfriend, do you, and get out there and just start shooting. Okay, now getting a little bit more technical, not technical, but getting a little bit more into the actual app, Instagram itself, is comment on other people's posts. Used to comment on people's posts a lot, like back in like 2014, 2015 when Instagram was still kind of new. These days I mostly just comment on my friends' posts, but the other day I commented on this comedian's post and I went and looked at it because someone replied to my comment and it got like 500 thumbs up and I was like, whoa. And I've seen a lot of people's comments on Reels get like 1,000, 2,000 likes. I know that when you're getting those likes, if you're writing a comment that's like making people laugh or think or like, you know, question something, they're probably gonna click on you. And if somebody is looking at a page that you also follow, it's likely that your interests are both the same. So don't be afraid to comment on people's posts, give people a thumbs up, like let them know what they're doing is awesome and you value it, because other people will see it and who knows, like maybe that person will even follow you back as well. Tip number 8 is respond to other people's comments. So if you post a photo and you're using hashtags, you're gonna get a lot of like spammy comments. Delete all of those because those are gross and ugly to look at. But anyone who's taking the time to leave a comment on your post, respond to them. Let them know that you saw that they were there, that you value them. They're gonna wanna stick around and support you if they know that what they said to you was heard, was seen, and then responded to. Okay, 2 more tips. Number 9. Create content for Reels and for posts. So Reels, I jumped on that game right when Reels came out and I was like banging out Reels. I don't even know what I was making, but I was like, I'm just gonna try it, see what happens. And I gained like 20,000 followers in a matter of months. These days, Reels are gonna be more likely to blow up more than a post would. The main feature now on Instagram is the Reels tab. And it doesn't always have to be a workout reel. You can post like a challenge, maybe an ab challenge. You can post like a dance. I personally never do it, but if you're into that, do it. As long as you are diversifying what you're sharing, it's going to get more eyes on it than if you were just to keep posting carousel post, carousel post, carousel. All right, and the final tip that I would say about starting your own fitness Instagram account is provide valuable information. So something that we are all guilty of doing, me included, is just posting content that we want to see, content that we like. But we have to think about what our audience wants, which is also why I created this YouTube channel, because I want to create content that is valuable to you, that you can take with you to help build any business on your own. So create content that's gonna help people think, it's gonna make them laugh, it's gonna educate them, motivate them, or make them feel good inside. But then eventually, if you start building up a big following and you wanna sell a product, you're going to want to start selling and promoting. So you're gonna want to have a different wide range of posts. So if you're constantly just like pushing product and like doing sponsored posts and blah blah blah, that's gonna get pretty boring to follow. So what I try to do is I try to do like one humorous post, one thought-provoking post or something to do with mindset, a workout post, and then usually a sponsored post or a selling post. Essentially, people are gonna want to come to your page, and when they leave, they want to feel good about themselves. I absolutely am not saying don't create content for yourself. You definitely should. But in terms of growing your audience and really creating that connection and creating that value, you're gonna want to think like, okay, what is it that they want to see from me? How can I serve them today? And you'll see when you start to sell your own products, that is going to pay off tenfold. So yeah, those are my simple tips to starting your Instagram account. I didn't want to make it too in-depth because I find that there's so much content out there about building your Instagram following and building an account, but I wanted to give you like the most important tips that's really going to take your account from here to here and hopefully start earning you money as well. So let's go make that salad. Let's go finish it off and then we'll end that video here. Okay guys, there you have it, a tuna niswa salad. Okay, well I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope this was helpful for you. I'm going to leave all the links of everything that you might need in the notes below. So go check it out, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.